Hello class, today I will be teaching everyone about cadences. The first one we will be talking about is the deceptive cadence. This one is classified by having a 5 chord going to anything but a 1 chord. For example, the most common type of deceptive cadence is a 5 chord going to a 6 chord. So here we have the G, the B, the D, and the G going to an A, a C, an E, and an A. So as you know, that's the 5 going to the 6. Now, the next type of cadence is the half cadence. That's anything going to a 5. For example, let's take our 6 and our 5 again. The 6, again, is A, E, C, and A. And then it goes to the 5, which is the G, the D, the B, and the G. Again, so that classifies the half cadence. Now, this is one of my personal favorite cadences. It's the plagal cadence. It's every time you're in church and you hear the amen, this is the kind of cadence that they're singing. And it's classified by a 4 going to a 1 chord. So, for example, here we have the 4 with the C and the F, and the A and the E going to the 1 chord, which has the C, the E, going to the G, and the C. So that's a 4 going to a 1, so it makes it a plagal cadence. Now these next two types of cadences are special, because they have certain conditions with them. The first one we're going to talk about is the imperfect authentic cadence. And that's classified by having a 5 chord or 5/7 chord going to a 1. The thing is, the soprano cannot end on the tonic. So for example, we have the 5 chord, which has a G, a D, a B, and a G, going to the 1, which has the G, the E, the C, and the C. Now as you can see, we're in the key of C, so this note has to be a G because it can't end on the C, or else it would be our next type of cadence, and which happens to be the perfect authentic cadence. Now this is my absolute favorite cadence, and it's a 5/7 or a 5 chord going to a 1 with the soprano and the bass both ending on the tonic. For example, we have this one being the 5 chord having a B, a D, a B, and a G. And now here we have the 1 chord having a C, a G, an E, and then a C. Now notice how, since we're in the key of C, the soprano has to end on the C along with the bass ending on a C. And that's what makes it a perfect authentic cadence. Now there's one last thing I have to teach you. So with the soprano and bass both ending on tonic, that's the only way that you can have a perfect authentic cadence, just like the only way that I can go to prom is if I have a date. Now, some of you are probably really confused as to what prom has to do with anything with music theory, but that's where I have one final note to show you. This will explain it all.